Hi guys, so I'm going to read Silver Streak Comics number 6. This was published in September of 1940 and is the first appearance of the Golden Age Daredevil. So Silver Streak Comics. The Daredevil, Master of Courage, by Jack Bender. Orphaned by thugs who ruthlessly killed his parents and left him speechless by the torture they inflicted on him, Bart Hill grew into manhood, possessed with the determination to destroy the forces of crime and evil.
I swear to devote my time on Earth to make crime pay for the death of my mother and father.
As told to the artist by Captain Cook. I knew Bart Hill as a boy. Bart's father was an inventor. Both his parents were ruthlessly murdered by a gang of crooks, out to get his father's invention. During the attack, the thugs branded Bart's chest with a hot iron, shaped like a boomerang. The torture caused the boy to lose his voice. Because of the brand, he always played with a boomerang. He handled the weapon so well that people believed he controlled it by some magic. One day, I read about a fellow called the Daredevil. The President of the United States praised him for his daring and bravery in rounding up a vicious gang of criminals. The Daredevil always carried a boomerang. Right then I knew that Bart Hill was the Daredevil, sworn to avenge the death of his parents by making all criminals pay dearly for their crimes. And now we find the mute Daredevil on the trail of Joe Ripper, a notorious gangster who has just killed a bank messenger and is making his getaway in a plane as the Daredevil reaches the airport. Note: since the Daredevil cannot speak, the artist has indicated thought balloon to show you what goes on in his mind.
Just missed him. I have a way to stop them.
Zoom! With a mighty heave, the Daredevil hurls the boomerang skyward. The crude but effective weapon strikes the propeller of the plane, shattering it to bits. The weapon returns to its sender as the plane crashes to the ground.
Now to get the stolen money. A note. Maybe I can learn about their gang.
Both thugs killed in the crash. The Daredevil salvages the money bag and a note from one of the men. Meet me at Club Apex after hiding the money. Rico.
So it was Rico's gang. I'll turn the money over to the police and pay a visit to the club.
Having turned the money over to the authorities, the Daredevil hastens to the club.
That's it. I'll peek in the window. It's nothing but a gambling den and hideout for crooks. All in that.
The patrons are amazed at the figure of the Daredevil crashing in through the window. It's the Daredevil!
Wonder what he's up to.
In a split second, the speechless crime fighter turns his fury on the gambling den. He's wrecking the place! Let's get out of here! I'll blast the daylights out of him! Zoom! On a balcony at the side of the room, Rico, the club owner and gang leader, prepares to strike, but the bullet-like boomerang knocks the gun out of the thug's hand. Outwitted, the crafty Rico leaves through a secret wall panel. Guard the door! Don't let the Daredevil follow me!
Don't worry, Chief. We can handle him.
Regaining his powerful weapon, the Daredevil again swings into action. A running leap, and the mute crime fighter lands on the two thugs. Do something, Joe!
I can't.
He's got me! Oh!
Disposing of the thugs, the Daredevil crashes through the secret wall panel. Going through a narrow tunnel, he comes out at a small shack in the rear of the building.
The shack must be a hideout. Rico's planning something. I'll find out what that is.
In the shack, Rico and his cronies discuss matters.
That Daredevil! He's gonna scare Rico!
That bunk don't worry me. We got other plans.
Grab the note! It's the Daredevil!
Get out of town, or I'll get you. The Daredevil.
Bah! He can't stop us. We got a big job. I tricked Conde and his mob into coming over to headquarters. We'll wipe them out and control all the rackets in town. Let's go! But the Daredevil also has plans.
Good. That'll give me a chance to round up 2 gangs.
As the thugs leave for their headquarters, the dreaded scourge of crime leaps to the roof of their speeding car. The car halts at a lumber yard, a blind for Rico's crooked activities. Inside, the gang leader orders his men into position to prepare for the massacre of the rival thugs. Like an army prepared for action, the crooks wait with drawn guns.
Get into positions and pick them off, one by one as they come in.
Atop a huge stack of lumber stands the speechless crime fighter, watching the rival gang arrive at the lumber yard, while Rico's thugs keep tensed fingers on their triggers. But, as Conde's men are about to be trapped like rats in a trap, the Daredevil hurls the boomerang.
Now to turn my wrath on organized crime.
With bullet-like speed, it zooms by Rico's men, knocking the guns out of their hands. On seeing the Daredevil, the rival leaders forget the feud and join hands against the common enemy.
It's the Daredevil, Rico! We got to get rid of him this time, Conde!
Fools! Dare they defy law and order?
As the thugs open fire, the speechless law enforcer braces himself, and with a mighty shove, sends the lumber toppling on the gangsters as he leaps to safety.
Let him have it! This'll stop him!
The thug leaders open fire on the Daredevil. But again the deadly boomerang finds its mark.
Now to strike.
Trapped amidst a hail of bullets, the Daredevil grabs a stick of lumber.
I guess now they know the power of the law.
And swinging it like a club, soon smashes the thugs into submission.
I'll take them to their final resting place for crooks.
At the local police station, the familiar boomerang drops a message.
It's the sign of the Daredevil. He's sending a message. The Daredevil's delivered Rico and Conde's gang to us. They're outside in a truck. Let's go, men.
And while the cops dragged the thugs out of the truck, a silent figure stood on the rooftop, watching. That figure was Bart Hill, the Daredevil, and through his mind ran only one thought: to continue avenging the death of his parents by relentlessly fighting the forces of organized crime. The Daredevil, voiceless scourge of crime, armed with a crude but deadly boomerang, appears in another thrilling adventure in the next issue of Silver Streak Comics. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be appreciated. If you have any requests you want me to do, just let me know in the comments, and I'll tell you when I can do the request. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.